Welcome back. I'm playing Endless Space 2 and we're playing the Horatio campaign. We're kind of doing a circular galaxy here, and we've got kind of this interesting situation here where we got all the pirates over here that are kind of protecting me from this way. Unfortunately, I think that means I'm probably going to be sending fleets down here. We're coming over this way trying to consolidate our forces. We found all these minor factions. I think these guys are going to be a big problem for us because they are definitely already throwing bad proposals at us and trying to get us into bad situations. So that's not great. We're trying to settle a couple of colonies. We got one here and here. Hopefully one of those will be sufficient to trigger these guys to ally with me. And then we got to try to bring our hero over to here to explore the curiosities, and hopefully that will unlock these guys. And then we're going to find out if our hero ship is sufficient to count as a ship over 55 to unlock the access here. And then this was, oh yeah, the military support, but I don't think there's any way we're going to get to that anytime soon. And we're trying to get to 11 foreign population, and then I can get that one. So there's lots of different options going here. And we had a new hero that we brought on last time. That's where all of our money went. Oop, I think that means we just beat it. Nice. Trade economy. Diplomatic relation change. Hack economy. Alright, we completed this. Got that. Oh, I guess not. I heard things happening, but it was not sufficient. Alright. Imperium. The amoeba pilgrims are returned to their people and possessing a deep and spiritual connection with the cosmos. They now vow to carry the flame through the generations. They are deeply thankful for the part you played. Nice. Alright, we're going to keep moving you up. I wonder, can I use you to blockade this up here? I imagine he must be able to get there. Of course, after I spent all those turns getting ready to use those guys, they are now assimilated. Alright, you're over here. Imperium. Let's get you up here. Got 5 turns until that's ready. 12 turns until that's ready. Got 2 turns there, and then we're going to need another beautifier. But actually, now that I think about that, I don't think I ever improved the beautifier, did I? I did not. That was very foolish of me. In fact, I should do that instead. Because that would have definitely helped me get there faster. So that was a mistake. And speaking of mistakes, let's get that. That brings you up to 8. We're going to want to increase that. Got the science going. Got hacking that we can do. So I think we're just going to hack the U-show. So we can try to get some resources from them. Alright. Keep for 10 turns your core system clear of any ships. A system of Corvus has been selected to host the venue for a major diplomatic summit. In the coming months, all eyes will be on your watchdog groups across the galaxy. We'll be monitoring Corvus's infrastructure stability and security in preparation for the summit. Make sure everything goes off without a hitch, and you might find that surprising opportunities up for your... Oh wait, why didn't I not get X? Oh, I was going to say, why did I not get X? When I took over the other place, I thought I was going to get this. Accompany the Galvarian representative around one of your most populous systems. You show them a thriving community full of young Galvarian. The Galvarian nods approvingly. They are your future, and now ours too. Nice. Cool. Ah, shit. Yeah, these guys are definitely settling all over the place here. So that's science. Let's get you here. Alright, you've now leveled. Let's get that going. You finished your stuff. Alright. So pretty much every 10 you get one industry. That's really good. Let's get that going. I'll get you that. Alright, good. That did count. Nice. As your sleek attack craft glides into the Hiroshima's orbital port, bristling with weaponry, swarms of drone cams flit around your vessel. As you predicted, your prime time and the toast of the British leadership. Within a week, the Hiroshimas are part of the fold. Nice. Can I bring you guys over here?
Feel free to anger us. Feel free also to suffer Tornazi's wrath.
I think that means that they've already settled. Yeah. Yeah, they colonized it already. That is unfortunate. Alright. Rescue. Because we know you passed this. Alright, that gets our science up. Alright, let's accept. Hiroshima have been assimilated. All the way up to 8 places now. Let's get you over here. So let's put you there, and then I can put you into a better fleet. Let's merge you guys. Cannot edit ship design. Let's put you there. Alright. Congratulations, you achieved the wonder. Alright, and you're done. Let's get you that. Let's let you attack. So we don't want these guys anywhere near you.
Your actions will only make the war more painful.
Fine. Get you to 9. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, let's bring you up to here. Alright, cool. New population. Alright, send a fleet to the marker. Alright, you are gonna just sit here and defend. You're gonna defend there. Because I want you to defend here. You can praise those guys. You can praise those guys. Praise. Alright, let's send you up here first. Good. We're gonna bring you. Ah, damn it. Bring you there. I don't have enough for that. Let's get that going because it's only one turn. And we're going to get that going. You've leveled. See, I've got to get him on a planet. He's starting to do good things and have good abilities. So therefore I want to use him. I bet this is a colony ship, isn't it? No, just an exploration fleet. Alright, come on. Alright, we need more research. Unlocks exploration of moons. Enables wormhole travel. Yeah, I need to start getting some fleets going here. Get me the academy. And that. Alright. Let's get you there. 3 turns until that's ready. Actually, what I need is another beautifier. So I can come over here and settle that. Alright, let's do that. want you there. I really gotta get my economy going. So what would I want? Probably not that. Get the influence. That would be the happiness. That would be good for a long time. Yeah. I think I would always want that, the influence. So I'll do that. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. That'll be pretty big benefits. I would like to get a bunch of resources. Unfortunately, I'm just not really finding a whole lot here. Well, that's unfortunate. I can settle 2 places, so I'm going to be over the amount that's allowed. Definitely the resource.
Your actions will.
Alright, I gotta put you back. Do I have a fertile planet? I don't even know. It's all sterile. That one's fertile, but... oh, I bet this one has one. Oh, cool. Alright. Okay. Alright, you come over here. I want you to come here. You come up here. He's got a star lane up here. Cordial. Amicable. Hack economy. Electra. Okay. Let's get you over there. You're here. Alright, let's get that. Ooh, we got the academy now. Interesting. Even the planet you have colonized isn't the right planet. Seven. Oh, good. You got this. Alright, actually, let's get your money. We've got a new spot for laws. Yeah, I don't have any spliced people. I think we should wait a little while. Alright, get that and that. And, oh, wait. Get this for the overcolonization. And then get those going. Now we gotta get that and this. We'll do that, but we'll probably find other things to do in the meantime. Alright, you finished your construction. I want that. Followed by these. And that, and this. Let's get that stuff up to get your population higher. I do want the academy too, damn it. Alright, you guard here. So hopefully he can't colonize that, because I want to rush it. Alright, shit, I really thought I was gonna have that. Well, that's too bad. Alright.
The Academy.
I'm a little surprised. I would have thought I would have been the one to complete the quest the first. Alright, let's get you up here. That fleet is still over here. Market-wide price increases. Doesn't look like there's much for price increases. If I sell that, let's see, 18, 16, 16, 18, 19. Well, the problem is 18, 19. For a pacifist, man, you're not doing very good at giving me good abilities. So, got a governor here. 4 governors. I can only get 1 more. That's still 6 turns out. Good. Solo quest started. The Ugly Plague. You have Horatio population in your empire, and they come with a certain preconception as to what beauty is. In fact, they are throwing down their pens and makeup kits in frustration at having to live alongside the other uglier species. Whether it is refusal to work or simply a moment of PIQ? I don't know what that means. They are insisting that you remove all other species from the planets that have the Horatio population. Though it is unlikely that they will riot in the streets, they are not generally that rowdy. They are perfectly capable of staying at home and crippling your production. The unhappy Horatio are located in the austere state. Well, I'm certainly not resettling people. So let's just get their industry up then. You are running an empire, not a kindergarten. The Horatio have to work like everybody else. Improve the tools of production, and they'll get back to it. Alright, speaking of which, here we go. I don't like that. They're already getting allies. Alright, let's get that going. And this. Let's get you to where the anomalies are. I don't have a sterile. Minor civilization. Huh, interesting. I don't think I've seen these guys before. Praise. The Ambler are a quiet race that has yet to make their mark on the galaxy. Little known, despite the infamy of the most famous Citizen X, they appear to have descended from a species of marine reptiles. The Ambler homeworld is a humid, swampy place where the society's most sophisticated cities are in algae mega platforms that drift across the quaggy expanses. With abundant seaweed crops providing a majority of the diet as well as reserves of biofuel, the Ambular civilization is a boring, harmonious one, focusing on progress and prosperity for all. Dependable, predictable, and placid, it is surprising that X made a break for the stars. That seems like that would be really good. Of course, you're screwing me by doing that, but... Oh, of course, you're on a beautiful... freaking location, too, huh? Oh, these guys are all on their own, too. Oh, this is... Oh, wait. This guy's over here. He might mess me up. Alright, where do I want to put you? Meteor strikes. Yeah, probably here. Try to get the steps going, get the food going. Alright, cool. This actually worked. With the final touches being put to the skimmer racing complex, you give the Yusho leader a guided tour of the site. Afterwards, they cannot hide their excitement. Your architects, of course, and course designers are amongst the finest in the galaxy. This place will give me much pleasure and hopefully many winnings. The Yusho presents an ornate key in a sequined cushion, as promised, the key to the kingdom. Well, that's unfortunate. So it looks like I don't have steps upgraded. Is that true? Steps. No, I got it. It's just taking a really long time to settle this for some reason. Let's go here. Probably because it's so far away from everything else. I kind of hate to have you here, but I'm worried that I should just put you over here to blockade this area from pirates. You are now over here. Let's come here. Alright, influence. Oh, okay, we have a battle going. Let's do hull plate armor. Destroy the pirates. The expedition to the planet's surface has awakened something angry. Even if it's only rocks, you are going to keep your wits about you prepared for battle. Your expedition has managed to extract a fair amount of dust from the landscape along the large number of lumpy crystalline geodes, but despite your early misgivings, you are no closer to answering the mysteries. Alright. You guys are now affiliated. Yeah, I'm aware that I saw those guys already. Give me this. Alright, we've got you. Let's get those things going. Alright. Let's see, I'd expect you to be pretty. Alright, let's just get you here. Do the trade subsidiary there. Oh, I need the labor though. $783. Where am I at now? I need 30. Alright, get that going. Or how many turns do I have to make it happen? 12 turns. Oh, I've got 12 turns. That's plenty of turns. Let's get that, then we can go back to this. Let's get that going in this. Okay, good. Get that. We can still fight here. Rather shocked by that. Get you that. Let's get those things going. Alright, you are now to 100%. Okay, good. Cordial.
Feel free to anger us. Feel free also to suffer Tornatsi's wrath.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there, but... What? Oh, and now there's a frickin' pirate fleet here. Alright, good. The dust settles in your ship. Ship's limp smoking out of the atmosphere. During the battle, you caught a glimpse of one of the attacking ships, a ship made of bright blue crystal hidden beneath a layer of rock. Your thoughts flirt to the first thing that comes to your mind, an ancient race called the Harmony, who were supposedly wiped out centuries ago by the plague created by the Endless. But your historical knowledge is lacking. You make a mental note and read up more when you have more time. On your ship's bridge, your geologist and you share great relief. The majority of your crew has survived the day, perhaps for the moment. That is the most important thing. Oh, great. And now you are here. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't imagine you're actually going to win this, are you? No. You are definitely not going to win that. Let you colonize there. Shit, that's not even making people anymore. What I could do though is probably splice some of these people. think I'd like to splice you guys. It's going to take 4 for the next one. If I do this, I'll get your population up more. I'd like to get those guys next. So let's try to get those guys up. Two more turns. To 23, which could be a captain. At 5,000. I don't have a pacifist yet. Let's get you there. Let's just get this going, I guess. I get you to 1,000. I mean, really, I should just keep buying them. As much as I hate to do that. The happiness long term will be nice. I mean, even if I'm not using her that way, I can start her that way. And maybe jump around. Knowing that in the long term I will want her to. Alright. Cool. ahead and just kill him.
Feel free to anger us. Feel free.
What is that? Oh, band. So that's hacking. Interesting. I'd rather have the science. Fine, go ahead and do it, you bastard. You're really just making me want to take you out, though. Alright. Militarism. That may ironically work for us. Oh shit, I forgot to put something on here. I feel like my factions should all be pretty happy. So let's get that, because it's only per system. Whereas the other one I think is per population. Alright. Go and get me some pulsos here. Alright, friendly. 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 New planet. The event went off perfectly. There were some usual small scuffles accompany across species, diplomatic debate, of course, but overall you find yourself breathing a sigh of relief. Cool. Alright, this is good. It ended up being a compromise, as the Horatio were allowed to design their new offices and plants. While there was a bit more green and gold than you might like, the unrest is over, and they are back to work. Cool. Alright, you do your thing there. Oh, that's what I just did. Let's get you science. So I need to get my research up and running. It's high gravity. Let's get that going. I'm missing that. Colonized ash. You guys come over there. We'll get you there. I for sure want that stuff going. want you to be your own fleet. I want you to come over here. Well, I guess try to get over here. I don't know if you're going to have success or not. Alright, how am I doing? 9. That would be influence. Allows you to create joint alliance. Alright, well, unfortunately I think I gotta do that. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you over here. Because I'm just trying to be a pain in the ass, if I can. This way. Alright. Well, this isn't going terribly. I'm a little worried about getting attacked, though. Because I definitely feel a little weak. Food and industry, or possess at least 3 influence. I think we should do this. While the amoeba have always been connoisseurs of art and culture, their passions have recently been inflamed by the discovery of the unusual artistic forms of archaeological sites. Sonic art, emotive art, and radiant art are the new forms based on very, very old works. Now they are eagerly seeking all sorts of ruins and luxuries anywhere they can find them. A passion for beauty and refinement risks becoming a simple lust for loot. Keep them happy, but don't let them get crazy. I'm going to try to get the food, because I don't have really any influence buildings at this point in time, as far as I know. And I am using them to settle some other areas. Over here. Let's just get the science right now. Get you your fancy resources. Oh yes, and now going back to what we were talking about. So, really close to getting this. What was the food requirements? Actually, I'm really close to that as well. could do the pulsos. That'll get me... Yeah, actually I think I want to do that. Splice away. Gets rid of their population, but I'm okay with that. How many is it going to take? 6? I could get rid of the Yusho right now, and I wouldn't have to worry about him anymore. Be kind of sad. One, two, three, four. Yeah, that would effectively almost kill this planet. Would be the one downside by it. It's going to dramatically decrease the population. But in the long run, it would help me. So I don't have to convert them later. Nah, I need people. I mean, my industry is shit right now. Let's do this. We did the save the core last time, so let's save the inhabitants. The pursuit of science and knowledge is important, but sentient beings come first. You will need to increase industry and food to be able to extract house and feed the aliens. One turn and that's ready. Good. There's a scary fleet over there. I feel like I gotta try to get some of these things going. Make it happen. 7 turns. Is that pirates? Oh. Do that first. Now we can start doing their locations here. Antimatter. You come up here. You come down there. I don't know why it can't offer me the quest. Oh sure, now you can find stuff over there. I wonder if it's limited by the amount of quests I can have. don't think so. That would be weird, wouldn't it? The thing that I'm a little worried about is I don't really want to assimilate him because he's giving me all these resources right now. And I'm also about to be at my max amount. Hack economy.
I would rather send you an arrow than this reply.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not great. As long as it's not one of the ones I'm working on, I guess it's whatever. Let's get you that. Get some free resources coming our way. Same with you. Science. Influence. Alright, you've gotten up to 5, that's good. Colonize the lava. Let's get you there. Let's get that going. Alright, bring you over. You discovered the planet of Vale. You're gonna have to retreat. Not sure where those pirates were, but it's a big pirate fleet. You're gonna lock down this. Man, you guys just are not working with me, are you? Oh, pirate fleet is there. Yikes. Those are some big dangerous fleets here. Alright, cool, you found a new population. Let's have you send those out into the void. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to get an army going. Alright, let's do that. changed. Can I change my government? I kind of feel like I need to get another one going. Solo quest, the good old day. Coming from a planet with a huge elliptical orbit, the Galvaran are used to days that last weeks and seasons that last years. This notion of a few hours of sleep followed by a few hours of work is playing havoc with their biology, and they are having an extremely hard time adapting to the planet. Pretty soon, they'll all be running around half crazy and certainly won't help productivity or popularity pools. It's time to take action. Relocate. House. Virtualize. That would give me the most science. Oh, I'm gonna have to look here.
I would rather send you an...
Yeah. Do you have a huge planet? Oh, it just has to be a huge planet. Oh, if that's all you gotta do, then hell yeah, we'll do that. Alright, yeah, let's relocate them. It's not the perfect solution, but a larger, slower planet, so at least be slightly more comfortable for this epic-legged culture. Colonize lava. Could get you a trade. Your construction's not very good, though. All these one-turn buildings here. Oh. Retreat. Oh, I guess you gotta fight, which means you're gonna die. That sucks. Assimilate. No! Alright, we'll get you here and then we'll use you to follow up on those little places. $9,000. Alright, that'll get you to 300. And let's sell 32 of these. And buy this guy. Let's get your science up. Alright, well I'm going to call quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. And thanks again to the subscriber that donated this game to the channel so we're able to see what it's all about. Have a great day.